You judge a dog by the soul way. You judge a boy by the things way. But who I go put them money at stake? Fi make a little boy dream come true. Yeah, the little boy future in a danger. Him have to fight, make a plan. Success no know nobody as a stranger. So design your life while you can. Yeah, your thoughts are the motivator. Keep them clean, make them pure. No wait till later, do it now.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to dig in.
So, there's this crazy story that came out of St Catherine Parish in Jamaica.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one. The Honda Fit, right?
That's the one. The thing that got me was the price difference. I mean, come on.
Seriously, it's almost insulting.
A 2017 Honda Fit gets snatched and then turns up in some local garage ready to be sold off for peanuts.
Peanuts is right. 350,000 Jamaican dollars. Like, what?
You're telling me that's barely over $2,000 in US dollars for a car that's actually worth, get this, 2.4 million Jamaican dollars.
We're talking about a difference of what, like 12,000 US dollars?
It's wild, right? It makes you think about the bigger picture.
Exactly. This isn't just some random car theft.
It feels like we need to talk about the ripple effect, you know?
Absolutely. What happens when stolen goods, especially something as big as a car, end up in these local garages?
Well, first off, it's got to rattle the community. Like,
Yeah.
suddenly you're looking at your neighbor's garage a little differently.
Totally. That feeling of safety takes a hit. You start thinking, could mine be next?
It's unsettling. And then you've got the potential for those garages to become a breeding ground for even shadier stuff.
Oh, for sure. Could be a gateway to bigger criminal operations, organized crime, who knows?
And let's not forget the economic side of things.
Right. Victims are out of car, and then you have unsuspecting buyers getting roped into this mess.
It's a lose-lose situation all around. So in this case, the two guys accused, Dane and Nackay, they were granted bail.
$500,000 Jamaican dollars, if I remember correctly. Plus, they got a report to the Linstead police station.
Yeah, regularly. Which brings up another huge question.
Yeah.
How effective is the bail system, really?
Especially with repeat offenders. It's a debate that's been raging forever.
Is it enough of a deterrent? Does it actually stop people from doing it again?
Some people argue that jacking up the bail amount might make people think twice.
But then there's the issue of fairness.
Right. What about those who can't afford it? Does it just become a system where justice depends on how much money you have? Tough questions.
No easy answers. So while the experts battle it out, what can we do to protect ourselves right now?
I am a big believer in practical steps. Think layers of defense.
Like what? Give us the goods.
Start simple, a steering wheel lock, a visual deterrent that can stop a thief in their tracks.
Okay, that's one layer. What else?
An alarm system. Another layer, noise is a great deterrent, and if you really want to go all out,
Hit me with it.
PPS tracker.
Let's
Game
go.
changer. Makes recovery so much easier.
We're talking Fort Knox for your car at this point.
Exactly. You want to make that car as unattractive to a thief as possible.
Smart thinking. Now, let's flip the script and look at the police's side of things. In this case, they got a tip, found the car, and made the arrests.
Classic reactive approach.
Is that enough, though?
Tips are great, don't get me wrong. Shows community involvement. But I can't help but wonder if being more proactive could make a bigger dent.
Like how?
What if they could pinpoint potential hot spots for this kind of activity?
Before it even happens.
Exactly. More patrols in those areas, maybe even team up with those local garages, get them involved in keeping an eye out.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
But now, the million-dollar question. What possesses someone to get involved with stolen goods?
Right. I mean, you're buying a car for a fraction of the price. Red flags all over the place.
You got to be suspicious, right?
You would think. Maybe it's the allure of a bargain blinding them to the obvious, or maybe they just choose not to know.
Willful ignorance for the sake of a deal.
Could be. Or, darker possibility, maybe they're part of something bigger. A whole network where the risk is worth the reward.
So we've covered a lot. The impact on the community, the whole bail debate, ways to protect ourselves, the police's role. But that question of motivation, it really sticks with me.
Yeah. It's like this whole thing is way more complex than it appears on the surface.
It's a reminder that stopping car theft isn't just about catching the bad guys.
It's about getting to the root of it. Understanding what drives people to do this in the first place.
All right, listeners, here's your homework for the week. We've talked about personal steps like security systems, but think bigger. What can we do as a community to make this less appealing to criminals?
Could we work with those local garages, raise awareness?
Maybe even tackle the economic factors that push people towards these choices. It's a conversation we need to have, because creating a safer community, that's a team effort.
Every single one of us has a role to play.
And that, my friends, is the bottom line.